have been awarded the Queen's Award to Voluntary Services, and this is equivalent to an MBE, and this is an extraordinary thing for a charity based in Stafford like us to receive. And it all started on our trip down to London, courtesy of Virgin Trains, and Matt and I travelled all the way down to Buckingham Palace. It did feel odd as we approached Buckingham Palace, just simply the recognition of being able to go and potentially meet the Queen and members of the royal family, and we were really excited, as you can see by the pictures that we took.
Ice cream from.
The Queen's Award for Voluntary Services is important because it recognises the value of the volunteers that work at the House of Bread, people who gift their time, and that's a real privilege to be part of that. I guess the 150 or so current volunteers represent a small fraction of the over 250 volunteers who've supported us over the 7 years that we've been running. We're at the Queen's Award for Voluntary Services Volunteers Celebration afternoon, and I've got with me Jerry, who's one of our newest volunteers. So Jerry, how long have you been coming to House of Bread?
Nearly a year now.
Nearly a year?
Yes.
Good heavens, sorry, not so new then. And Jerry, what do you do when you're at House of Bread?
On Fridays I come to Church Bread and help make the soup with the lovely vegetables we have in the garden, like the tomatoes and things here. And I try and go down on Wednesday as well and to Browning Street and help do teas and coffees and just generally chat to people.
Fantastic. And what is the experience of House of Bread? You've been there a year, so clearly you enjoy it. But what is it about the House of Bread that you enjoy?
I love the camaraderie and the teamwork and just everybody working together, and it's just fantastic, and the friendliness of everybody. It's lovely. It's lovely.
Thank you very much, Jerry.
Thank you.
As I say, it is an extraordinary thing that we have been honoured with this award, and we're excited because it means that some of our volunteers get to be part of a really, really exciting week by week, day by day activity. And some of the people that you'll hear interviewed represent the range of volunteers that have given time to support the work that we do. Right, well I'm now with probably one of our newest volunteers, Joseph. Joseph, how come you came to House of Bread?
Because I just moved back from Munich and I had about 4 or so weeks and before I started another job, and then I came and met you and thought, yep, this is definitely where I want to be.
What was it about House of Bread, or what is it about House of Bread that particularly appeals to you?
Well, it's really hard to explain because it's kind of just like an atmosphere that you walk into. But the things that I can talk about or explain are the fact that there's a communal garden and you get to bake bread together on a Friday at the church, and there's Browning Street, which is a kind of open cafe where you get to go and hang out and meet all sorts of interesting people, and it just doesn't really feel like work at all, really.
I like the sound of that. It doesn't feel like work. That's awesome. Joseph, thank you very much for spending some time with us. And do you think you might be back again after your experience with the National Citizen Service, which you're about to go and do?
Yeah, 100%. Whenever I'm in Stafford and I've got free time, I'll come down because, like I said, it's not like work, so...
Fantastic. I like that. It's not like work. Awesome. Thank you. Right, I'm with another connected person with House of Bread, somebody who I used to work with when they worked for a support agency, and it's Dave. What did you find about House of Bread that was interesting?
I thoroughly enjoyed the time that I spent working with House of Bread, just because of enthusiasm and how much enthusiasm you've got and everybody else that volunteers around you working with really vulnerable people.
What was it that you thought House of Bread could offer that perhaps same old way doesn't?
I think it's probably down to my ethics of working. It's kind of maybe slightly maverick in style.
We like maverick.
Absolutely,
Dave, you're still in this sort of line of work, but you're working at the other end with people coming out of service, you were telling me.
I'm working for a drug and alcohol service in Stoke-on-Trent presently. I'm working with people that have been through their journey and looking to exit service at the moment. Some really good outcomes.
Fantastic. Well, it's really good of you to bring down your wife and to enjoy the celebration of the Queen's Award of Voluntary Service. So, Dave, thank you so much.
Congratulations. We'd
like to thank the Stafford community, the wider Stafford community, for their support. And we'd particularly like to thank our friends as well who use our services.
Okay, I'm with another new volunteer. It's amazing just how many wonderful new volunteers we've got. And who am I with now?
Sarah Hill.
Sarah Hill. And Sarah, how long have you been coming to House of Bread?
8.
8 weeks.
Yeah.
8 weeks, which is fantastic. And Sarah, when you come to House of Bread, what are the sort of things that you do when you're at House of Bread?
Make cup of tea for the homeless people, look after them.
Fantastic. And have you enjoyed that time with us?
Yes, thank you.
And do you like the people that come into House of Bread?
Yeah, I do.
Well, it's been a joy having you, Sarah, and you are a reason we've got our Queen's Award for Voluntary Service. So you should be very proud to be part of why we got that award. So are you going to continue to come to House of Bread?
I will.
How long for, do you think? You're just going to keep coming until forever?
Forever, I love it.
Sarah, you are a star. Thank you so much.
The Queen's Award for the Voluntary Services 2017 is an amazing thing to have achieved, and we're really looking forward to some of the future events where we'll be able to celebrate with our volunteers just what that means.